Hello, hello. Hello and welcome. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Sue. We've got a few here already. Hi, Vicky. Karatha, hot and muggy Karatha. Sure it is, Vicky. Hi, Cindy. I know from last week. I wasn't that muggy last week, but it was warm. But it wasn't quite in Karatha. Fiona warmer. Different Fiona. Hi, Cheryl, Jackie, Leanne, Helen. Hello. Mary. Hello. Hi, Christine. Andrea, you have wine and stitching. Yeah, good combination. You get nice smooth stitches. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Jane. Hi, Fiona. Caroline, hello. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, good old hubby. My hubby's fed and cleaned and done everything for me. He's putting the bins out. Hi, Sol. So did you all miss me last week? Did you miss me while I was working so hard? Oh, dreaming of when you can sew again. Have you got an injury, Melissa, or you're working? Hi, Mandy. Nice new car I saw. Hi, Alison. Hi, Liz. Kim, hello. Have you not home? Oh, well, you can do whatever you like, Fiona. You don't need to do the dishes. It's perfect. Oh, the sling. Okay, yes, of course. Right. Okay. Bummer. Hi, Gidget. Hello. You did miss me. Hi, Naomi. Yes. Sorry, I was working so hard. Actually, I think at about 7 o'clock, I was sitting up in the rooftop bar having a final drink with a couple of the ladies. But yeah, it was. No, I actually wasn't quite, because 7 o'clock your time, normal time, was 4 o'clock. So we were actually still sewing. We were still working. Still working. Yes, AQC's next, Christine. We're in the deep throes of packing and prepping for that. Yeah, so Perth was wonderful. It was warm, but we were inside in air conditioning in a very nice plush hotel. I had the hugest room. In fact, it was apparently the largest king room that they had. The bath was actually bigger than me, and I thought I should use it one night just to make sure the organisers got their money's worth. And I actually thought I may never be seen again. Literally, I could lie flat, and it was longer than me. Not very tall, but yes. So yeah, it was a great time. Oh, you're in New Zealand still, Rhonda. Yeah, it was a lovely time. Launchpad put on the most amazing events. Like, it's the best of everything. So, they have a lot of repeat ladies doing the tours. So I guess they know that they're getting value for their money. They are top end retreats and tours, like staying in very nice hotels, very nice meals. On the Saturday night, we had like a feast in the restaurant and the hotel. It was 15 courses or something. So much we couldn't eat it all, but it was beautiful, and drinks included. Dates, AQC, I just sent them. I think it's the 10th to the 13th of April, Fiona. Hi, Denise. Hi, Judith. Carrie Lee, hello. So yeah, it was really lovely. We had long days of stitching, so lots of stitching time. Didn't stitch at night though, so we went out to very nice dinners at night. Some went back down afterwards till about 11, I think, and stitched. Hi, Maureen. But yeah, it was really nice. It was very nice. Everything was included. I did have the first morning off after I got there, and the hotel was right at the end of the mall, so I had a few hours just to walk all around the city and down along the river. And there was a really nice breeze. So it was 32 or something, but there was a really nice breeze. Hi, Marg. So I didn't die too much. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jane. Oh, okay. Handy, Fiona. Yes. Yeah, it was nice. For those of you that did Handorf the weekend before I left, hopefully that was lovely for you. I'm assuming they announced that I'm coming back next year, but as I said, there was going to be a few changes. So I think, and I did remember who the third person was that I couldn't remember. I did know that it was Jane, going to be Jane. So that would have been great. So yeah, I assume they told you about the changes, and they also changed the way you book. So I think that's pretty much sold out too now. I'll see you on the Thursday, Jane. Hi, Jenny. So I will be, in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be showing you the make and takes at AQC, and we'll pre-release the bookings for that like we did the last couple of years. So I've actually asked, and I'm doing 2 make and take classes a day this year. So 2 different projects during the day, and there's 15 spots for each one each day. So we'll be re-releasing that, pre-releasing that for pre-orders, and then we'll just take them and have them with your name on it on the day. And that's just for our loyal newsletter customers and our live followers. So hi, Nancy. So you'll get, pre-dibs. It just a little bit of a reward for you, and it saves that mad panic rush when the doors open in the mornings to get a spot before they book out. Okay, hi Nancy. What other news? Oh, the local quilt shop competition. Oh, it's heating up, that's for sure. Well, it's been heating up for a while. So thank you to everyone that voted, but I didn't check just recently, but earlier today we were again 30 votes behind. So they're actually turning off the leaderboard at 5 p.m. on the 27th, which I think is maybe 8:30 a.m. on the 28th for us. So that's tomorrow, isn't it? So after that, hi Julia, after that, we won't know how many votes behind we are. But at this stage, I think we're about 30 votes behind. So we may have missed out there, because as soon as we get a few, the leader just suddenly gets another 20 and gets ahead of us. So she's doing good work to get ahead of us. But I'll put the link in again, and we've got we've only got 51 here at the moment. We normally have double that. No, it must be a busy night. Hi Del. If you haven't voted, or if you've got another email, I'll put the link in. Vote again. I've got 12,000 on my mailing list, so I thought some of those would vote. But hi Sharon. Jeanette, you ran out of email addresses. Yes, hi Carleen. Yeah, so it was a bit of fun, but doesn't matter if we don't win it. But it was still nice to see all the comments from people. Hi Michelle. But yeah, so you've got until 5. I think I worked out 5:59 p.m. Saturday, our time, that's my time. That's when voting closes. So, if we had a couple of hundred more voted on Saturday when the leaderboard got taken down, and we could do it, but never mind. It's just a bit of fun. I will put the link in again so that it's here in the comments. Hi, Ellie. Now, I didn't hear back from Sue, my partner in Chicks at Stitch, but I'm not sure if there might be just a few spots left for chicks in Kadena in the last weekend of April. That's about the 26th, the 27th and 28th of April. So if that's something you haven't done before, or you haven't been on the wait list, because we've got a bigger venue, we can take a few more, and there's always people that can't come from previous years. So reach out if you'd like to go on the wait list for that. Not promising, because I didn't hear back from Sue. She must be busy today. She's probably out socializing. Otherwise, I said yes, I would say tonight that there might be a couple of spots. So no promises, but if that's something that interests you, that's a 2-day event. Used to be at Wallaroo, but this year it's going to be at Kadena, which is just next to Wallaroo, so a couple of hours west of Adelaide. Well, I think it's only about an hour and a half, actually. So, yep. Just drop us a message, or drop Sue Headchick a message. I think you can only vote once with each email address, Jeanette, but you can vote, once with every email address you've got if you've got more than one. And it also says, they may vet email addresses, so they need to be good, real email addresses. I think you can just put dummy ones in too, but they need to be real ones. Plus, we don't want to cheat. We want the real love. Yes. Yes, Caroline, it'll be a bigger venue. It only works because it's school holidays, because it is a school. So that works for us there. Hi, Lorraine. Okay, what else did I have to tell you? A few more things I'll tell you as we're talking, maybe. Okay, so my gin tonight. I'm already drinking my gin, but hi, Judy. I'm just having the Taylor and Smith gin. So this is just a local one in Moona. What does it say? A transformative elixir distilled from the sublime Tasmanian land, sea and sky. And it's just in Moona here in Hobart, because we do have the cleanest water in the world, so they say. And I do have to say, you could get your kids to vote, very much so, Caroline, or every family member. Yes. I must say that you get used to your own water, and we just drink water out of the tap here, and it's beautiful and fresh and clean. And I did notice in Perth that I was not used to their water. Yes, I know the local ladies couldn't see anything wrong with it, but for me it was like, oh, so you really get used to what you're drinking. That's all right. I had sparkling water there. It was great. Okay. And so it's a Taylor and Smith, and I'm just having it with fresh lime. I had one little lime ready on my lime tree, so I just dropped that in there and gave it a squeeze. Hi, Sue. Yeah, so it is very drinkable, very refreshing. That's my gin of the night. Okay, only place to drink water for Tab is Tasmania. It is really nice in Tassie, isn't it? But so you thought the same, Cindy? Yes, it's very nice. I mean, I always remember Adelaide water. I could never drink Adelaide water. Adelaide water was always horrible. In fact, when I was posted there in the mid-80s, I do know that Adelaide was only one of 2 ports in the whole world that ships would not refill their water stocks from. But it has improved. It has improved. I can drink it if I was dying of thirst now. But Adelaide wasn't great. But we're very spoilt in Tassie. And I grew up on rainwater too, so I'm used to very fresh water. Hi, Kayleen. Hi, Diane. Okay, what have I got to show you tonight? What have I got to show you tonight? So, I'm showing you one of the projects. I'm going to show you one at a time. I need to stretch this out because I need something to show you each week. You might have seen sneak peeks at the other one, but I'm going to show you one tonight and one next week, because the one next week, Donna's made a second version of. And it's still yuck, is it, Ellie? Yeah, I never drink it while I'm there. And we haven't cut the kits for the second version yet, so I'm showing you that next week. But I'll show you the first project. So first of all, you may all remember the flower garden cushion that's been out for a while. So this was just like a postcard pattern. And I also did this class in Houston last year as well, and I love that. And I just used scrappy tildes, and it uses one of the easyapp packs. Let me find which one. So it uses this easyapp pack. So easyapp packs, there's about 10 different ones at the moment, and they have pre-laser cut papers from applique paper in there. And and then you can use those papers however you like. But of course, people wanted samples. So then I did a few samples, and then people wanted the exact pattern. So that was the flower garden #1 pattern. And when I did it as a workshop, I had full layout guides and everything for it. But if you buy it off the website, you just get this postcard pattern, which just has a little grid on the back there. I can't see that very well, can you? I probably should put a link Oh, maybe not. Maybe I could put a link on the pattern to where you could download and print out the layout guides. But it really you just use your eye and just follow it along and put it however you like. So everyone's flower garden is slightly different. So in a completely new colorway, our project on day one of our staycation was flower garden number 2. Very original names. So these ones, I had a beautiful navy blue rich linen, which I've used for this cushion, but actually in the kits we didn't. We put a linen cotton in because a true linen just had so much movement and fraying that it was really quite tricky to do. So I then ordered in some linen cotton, which is a lot more stable, but still has that really nice deep navy rich background to it. And then I just used scrappies, blues and greens. So very different colorway for me, isn't it? But I actually thought it came out beautifully. And, you know, it might suit some people's homes and colorways. So not everyone was making the cushion. Some people, one lady made it in 2 half-size cushions because she had 2 sisters who would love it, and so they're both getting one. She's got 2 gifts ticked off the list for the year, and she just worked out to make 2 of them. So that one uses easyapp pack 6, but also with this pattern, if you buy this pattern, you actually get a proper pattern with the full size layout guide. So I have done it that way this time. Yeah, and the only thing with dark backgrounds is that you can't put them on a light box and have your layout guide underneath and see where to position it all. So you do just have to use a little bit of use your eye and a little bit of creative independence there. And they don't all have to be the same. So when the ladies laid it all out flat on their table, on their backing pieces, we just ran around and adjusted and moved them so that it looked balanced and all the colours looked balanced. And then we just used a white chalk marking pencil, ceramic marking pencil, and freehanded marked the stems. So everyone's is a little bit different, but they'll all be the same colourways. So that is flower garden number 2. Let me just switch to the overhead. You might be able to see that a bit closer on here. Get my drink out of the way. And so you can see on here. And then I've just done like a free motion. I don't think you can see the quilting. If I can get some light on it, maybe. You can't. I've just free motion quilted the background in little spirals. So very simple, and that's just popped the shapes out a little bit. I think I outlined all the shapes first, and then I did the spirals on the background. I wonder if you can see it better. Might be able to see the spirals better on this one, where I just sort of a McTavishing sort of design, or spirals and back and forth. And this one I did quilt just a few leaves into it too that matched the leaves that we had. So I just played and did it, but it does look nice quilted. You don't have to quilt it, but I think it looks nice if you put a bit of wadding on the back of your top and then quilt it once you've done all your applique, and it just pops it more and gives it that little look there. Hi, Catherine. So that's Flower Garden 2. Let me put the link in for that and for number 1 as well. And the second project that I'll show you next week uses similar colours. So they do work together even though you're not going to use them together. And then, as I said, we've got about 10 easyapp packs. So I'm looking forward to people. I know we've sold a lot of these, but showing me what they've made with the different numbers. I have done aprons with some of the others, but so that was number 1. We've done that. That's number 6. So I've done those 2 cushions. This is something, and remember in the Mayo Road block of the month, it uses all of them as well. So that garden there. and then that one, and this one, this one. I don't think I got them all, but this is one that's not in the Mayope Road. So this is just hearts. I'm not sure if you were here at the beginning when I was doing all these packs, but I got lots of suggestions for different packs, and someone said they always want different shaped hearts. So this is a pack of all different sized hearts. They're all the same, pretty much the same shape, but all different sizes. There are different shape hearts too. I possibly could do some different ones as well. So while we're on those hearts, and one thing that we didn't learn last weekend because I didn't put it in, no worries, Lynette, you can watch it on catch up, was an inner point. So I was just going to show you how, it's all right, Lynelle, how we would do an inner point. Now I thought, oh, wait a minute, I brought my scissors halfway in. Just hold on a tick. Stay, buddy, stay. All right. So this is a heart and it's got an inner point. So if you remember, I always say on inner curves, you clip into the paper but stop 2 or 3 threads short of the paper so that you're not getting that pesky little raw thread over the other side showing on the front. But for an inner point, which is what you get in a heart, you do need to clip all the way to the paper. Otherwise, you're just not going to get a sharp inner point. All right, so then gluing, when we're gluing it around the edge of the paper, and at this inner point here, you want to push that over as carefully and tightly as you can. Then we pinch and gather around the curve. Oh, Sue's just replied, we are full for chicks, sorry. You can still put your name on the wait list in case anyone falls out, but we are at capacity. So now I do the next side, down the straight edge. And then switch to my pinch and gather around the curve, a bit slower. And we get back to that inner point. We want to get that over as far as we can without folding the paper in. And sometimes you can take your tool, which I don't have here. Let me see what I've got that I can use. I've just got a quick unpick. Won't be ideal, but you can just pull over that one raw thread. Oops, I've gone off camera. One raw thread and try and get it over to the back. So then on the front, we've got a nice sharp inner point, but we don't have that little raw thread showing there. Now this is the same as for traditional needle point turn. You have to cut all the way to an inner point, and so you don't get all those little pokies that are out every time you've cut. When you're stitching, hi Anne, hi Karen, missed a few, hi Shelley. When we're stitching at that inner point where that potentially is one raw thread, you just do 2 or 3 stitches over there in your blending thread to couch down that little pokey that might stick out. So that's how you overcome inner points. But that's how you do inner points. Really need, and I'll show you here on a black background. There. So you can see there that this is where we might get one little raw thread poking out. So we would do 2 stitches over when we're stitching it down and just couch that down so that it can't poke out. Okay, so that's one little demo. Now I've got some more things to show you. We got in today, Joe, if you're watching, I just found it. Sorry, just send you searching for that. So we got some little, I've had these for a long time, beeswax in. So that's if you like running your thread through the wax. I'm not going to do it because this is a new one. But if you do like to run your thread through the wax to give some thread conditioner and stop tangling, depending what you're doing for hand quilting, then you can run it through there. Hi, Tony. And we also got in, because Lauren's been making some lovely samples for us, which I can show you maybe next week. We've got these types of magnets in. So they go inside your fabric, and they're just covered in this plastic bit here so that you can sew that down. And then they're really strong. So there's 3 sizes of those. They're very strong. So you don't have to cut the little slits and put the little legs through. You just put that inside and stitch it down onto your inside, and then, oops, and then they'll snap together. Hi, Karen. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so I found those. What else have we got new? Okay, I had a request for these. You might have seen them if you were at AQC last year. Let me just zoom out just a little bit. Oh, come on. These are what we keep all our zips wound on at the shop. And also we had them all on them last year at AQC. So, you know, you get the zipper by the meter, and sometimes people buy lots of meters. So we had a request for if people could buy these. And you could also use them, so for zips by the meter or for lace or ribbons, whatever you keep lots of, it would be a good way to keep them all nice and neat in your drawer. So you just, I should have brought something with me that I could wind on. I don't think I have anything. I might have a long bit of selvage here. So I just started off, hold it through this first slot here, and then you can just wind it around and around and around. And then when you're finished, imagine you've got lots on there, then you just stick the end through here and pull it tight. So you don't have to pin or anything, that just holds it on there. And then you can line all those up in your drawer or your table, wherever you put them. So so they're available. They're not on the website. They'll go on tomorrow because I just haven't worked out the price. I think there's just $6.50 each. They're quite big. You can see my scissors there, so quite large. And we'll possibly take some to AQC as well, because we'll have our zippers there by the meter on them. So there's zip bobbins, zipper bobbins. Now, I have Joe's back. Oh, yes, binding. Great for binding. Good idea. Now, Joe got back. She got back last Tuesday morning and started work Wednesday. Bless her. And I left Monday night. So we missed her. And I just seen her today for the first day. So she's been back catching up on everything. Lauren did a wonderful job while she was away, but there's still, you know, a lot to do before AQC and a few other things. So she's been madly trying to catch up, and there's orders coming in everywhere. So anyway, Jo is back, and while she's cleaning up and going through things, and also while she was gone, we tried to clean up a lot of half-done things. There's a lot of half-done things covering tables and all over the place. It was a big mess. So we're trying to get all things completed and packed away. And we found 2 final kits for this bag. So this is the, what is it? It's the Park West bag by Sew Sweetness. So many years ago, again, hi Janet. Yes, Sue was lovely. She said hello from you. She had a lovely time, I think. Well, I hope she did. I did have a lovely time. So anyway, so Sarah from Sew Sweetness does lovely bags, and we used to get a lot of them and sell a lot. But then she went to retail online PDF only, and she does a lot of video classes and things like that. So we just had a few, hi Chris, a few packs left, and we're allowed to print extra patterns to sell off these kits. So this is the Park West bag. I'm quite proud because I made this one, and it has Like it has a pocket at each end, and it has this nice trim around it. So it was a lovely feature print with this nice trim and then the hardware. And then it does have a zipped top. So you can see on the top there. So that sort of zips closed. But it is quite a large bag. Quite a large bag. It's a nice bag, actually. Anyway, we found 2 more kits. So, and I did notice that these don't have the hardware in it, so we could... Karen, you're very quick. We've only got 2. Oh, and there's 2 gone. So there's 2 kits gone, and I was going to take 25% off them. So full price with the Platinum kit was $108.50, and you're going to get 25% off that. So gone. Karen and Kathy, gone. Well done. Got that, Joe? All right. So that's 2 of those gone, and now I get a bag to use at home. So I've got that one to use at home, and we had another one, another sample too. This one here, I think it was the aeroplane bag, but we had no more kits of that. So I get 2 bags to use at home now. So I'm Bronwyn. All right, so that's those 2 gone. That's very quick. All right, what's in this bag here? No, that's next week's. I'll just show you. This was our bag that we got at staycation. All the ladies got at staycation last week. So it's Launchpad Tours, but it's this nice heavy canvas bag, which was very nice. Show you that. Got that. All right, I've got some new fabrics to show you. This is Cozy House from Andover by Judy Jarvin. And we've got quite a few in this. So I'm going to go to the overhead so that you can see these. All right, so we've got this one, which is sort of probably one of the feature prints. And it's got the little houses and cookie jars and knitting, sewing machines, trees, cookies, house. Yeah, that sort of thing. So that's that one. Hi, Deborah. Quite nice, isn't it? Then there is this one. Now, I think these would go quite well with the Andover fabrics too. Oh, yes, Chris. Hello, happy birthday. I did say happy birthday earlier. So this is a really nice darker blue and all over. And then this is like a medium sky blue, just with a little tiny print on it. Another medium. A little bit reproduction-y, maybe that one. A gingham. We can't go without a gingham. And another medium blue. So that was that darker one, which was like sky blue on navy. This one's like cream on the sky blue. And then there is a stripe, because every collection needs a stripe. And then there is just a cream tone on tone, because we need the cream for a background if we're going to put some applique or embroidery on it. So again, the collection was called Cozy House Andover Fabrics. Let me just turn them on the side so you can see them all at once. You can't quite see them all at once there. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit more. Come on. I'm hoping soon need to get him here to do my new studio, and hopefully I'll have a tool that I can zoom in and out instantly. All right, let me see them all. Not quite. So we're going from the cream to the stripe, blue, gingham, blue, dark blue, and then the feature print there. So it's a bit hard to see them all at once, but aren't they lovely? They're nice. That would make a nice bag or a nice little quilt. Okay. All right. That's all out of the way. Also, not related to that, but came in at the same time, I'm always looking for a nice blue wide back. So this has come in at a reasonable price. This one, I think it's $53 a metre. It's from Blank Quilting. It's Fleur de Fleur, and it's like got that sky blue background with a white sort of rose print on it. Oh, what happened to my computer? Oh, there we are. So it's very hard. Yeah, as I said, I'm always looking for a really nice, pretty blue wide back. And this one is really lovely. So I think it work quite nicely. It is a slightly different blue, but it is on the back. So it could work quite nicely with that. Hi, Joe. So that is a new wide back in. Okay. I think that's all I've got to show you, but I thought I'd show you what I demo, what I'm working on at the moment, which is 1/4 inch hexies. See this? That size. So I just thought I'd show you how easy it is to stitch up 1/4 inch hexies, and let's see if I haven't lost one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know my track record. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no, here it is. So I have all 6. All right, so I'm going to use a red thread because I've got all red. And I guess I need to zoom in again, don't I? Because they are quite small. How are you going on your 1/4 inch hexies, Fiona? It would go on the back of Nayout Road very nicely, Kathy. I reckon it would. Yes. All right, I best zoom in, I think, so you can see the 1/4 inch. Where am I? All right, I just have to get myself on camera. Where am I? Here. And try and stay on camera. All right, so my center one is just a little cream one. So I just put right sides together, tuck my needle into the seam allowance and come out at the point through the 2 points. Don't pull too tight so I don't gather it up. Through the 2 points again, through the loop, tie a knot. Okay. And then we're just going to pinch it nice and tight and take a stitch directly across, so perpendicular to the seam. And 1/4 inch, you only need about 5 or 6 stitches. Now they're tiny to glue, but it doesn't matter if it's not perfect because remember it's also very flexible, so I can make sure I get my 2 points perfectly matched. Right, there's my first seam done. Through the 2 points again, through the loop, tie a knot. It's amazing how much you get done in just a few minutes here and there. Okay, so I've got my next one here, and I'm going to go through those 2 points, make sure they're completely matched up. Through the 2 points again, through the loop, tie a knot, and then I'm going to stitch out along these 2 red ones. through the final 2 points, through the 2 points again, through the loop, and then I'm going to open it and turn it this way. Just fold that out of the way. Make sure I've got it nice and straight. And I'm not worrying about running back through the seam allowance because it's such a short distance. I'll just have that loop there. So if there were larger ones, I'd run the thread to the next spot through the seam allowance, but this one I'm just jumping back. Through my 2 points again. It's funny how doing something brings back memories. I've been, the last few weeks, I've been doing almost stitching, watching 3 seasons, I think, or 2 seasons of Designated Survivor. And every time I do the same thing now, I think of something from the center. So now I've stitched along there, out, back, and along there. So I'll get my next one. Line it up, pinch it tight. Through the loop. Big. Yeah, I just unthreaded it. Okay, going out this way. Through the 2 points again, through the loop. Now I'm going to open it and fold it back onto the middle. Get it nice and lined up. And no, we're not doing quite this small at AQC. We'll go a bit bigger at AQC, but it is for a project later in the year. Okay, my next one, number 5. It's that state of flow, Fiona. Gets the dopamine going, makes you feel a little bit better just for a little while and zone out from the worries of the world. Okay, open it up, turn it to the center, fold it out of the way. You can imagine if you had stiff cards, this would be a lot fiddlier because we can't just fold it and get it out of the way like that. Yes, Melissa, that's right. It's so much easier doing it this way. Now this one, my center cream is a little bit long for some reason in my gluing, so I'm just going to make sure I ease that in and get my 2 points perfectly matching. Hello to Mum if you're watching. Not sure if she will be. Hello if you are. Okay. Oh, 2 more to go. No, Fiona, sending me private messages. No, they're not. I haven't started on those yet. But I do have some ideas in mind. How long have we been going? Timing how long it takes to do one flower. Of course, I already did have them glued. Okay, last one. Put it in here. Fairly forgiving on these ones because it's red on red. So the red thread blends quite nicely. Open that out, fold it into here. And then the last one, we just have to finish this last one here. So again, we fold it right sides together, get it all nicely lined up. And then to finish, I just come back a stitch and do another double loop and knot it off. So anyone timing it, how long did that take? Yeah, so there is another little 1/4 inch hexie flower. And I think that was my last one. So I've done 7 for the project. I'll give you a hint. Won't really, I'll give you no idea. Okay, one other thing I was just going to show you. So Matilda, you might remember Matilda, my youngest, is in Adelaide at uni. And she's a bit desperate for money this year. She lost one of her jobs. So if anyone in Adelaide needs a few hours work, let me know. If you know a job, just a couple of hours, a few hours a week at night, let me know. But in the meantime, she's just started designing some stitcheries. So she's already stitched, and she was even did some stitching on her art things. Magnets to hold together. No, Jeanette. I find I don't need to. You're just pinching it tight with your thumb. I think clips and magnets and everything aren't really necessary. If you mean by holding the 2 hexies together, if that's what you're meaning. So she's starting off with a little range of stitcheries, and so this is the first one that she sent through to me. So it's the first ones have got a sea theme, and I thought I'd just stitch one up to see how they come, or whether I need to redraw them because the transfer is too thick. Now, my iron must have been super hot because I hardly held it on there, and it went very dark, and it even scorched the linen. So that was a bit of an oopsie from me. But yeah, so I said, come up with a theme of what is not already out there and what you would like. So now I've just got to decide on a colour. So a sea theme, and obviously this is a big shell. I just thought I'd get your opinion. What sort of colour do you envisage? Because I'm just going to do it in a variegated thread to stitch it in, and then next week I'll show you the finished one and the rest of them if I've got them all done, although I do have a couple of deadlines. But this is something, if I've got it stitched on, it's all ready to go, and when I've got nothing else ready to go at night, if I eventually get to sit, then I can get done. I've just finished my last hexie, and that's all I had to do. So what do you think? I don't know, I'm thinking maybe a blue, or this really rich violety blue. It's got blue in it as well. The mauve, orange, coral, purple, peach creamy. Oh, this one, peach creamy. There's a seahorse dragon and a octopus and whales, and what else was there? Can't think. There's 5, I think, she started with. So maybe the seahorse would look nice in the peach. And the whales, I thought maybe it might be too large. Maybe the whales in that one. The green one, like just do it all bright. Well, I do like these purples. It's quite stunning, isn't it? I'll decide tonight and start stitching when I sit down because I've got nothing else ready to go. And I'll show you how it looks next week. Peach creamy is the pale part for the top, for this top here. Oh, no, this little lip there, that's usually pale, isn't it? Because it's on the inside. Yes. I see what you're seeing there. Actually, that's probably more the colour of a shell, isn't it? Really? Yes. Probably is the more the colour of a shell, but we don't have to be realistic. Oh, well, we'll see. I'll see what I decide, but thank you for your feedback. Oh, whoops, I just shut you down. Okay, so let's come back here. She is a good drawer, Catherine. I've been saying it to her for years to do drawings for me, but at the moment she's been hooked on colouring in. Does amazing colouring ins on the special ones with special pens and everything. But yeah, they look great. But I said you have to come up with your own pictures for me. You can't sell someone else's colouring ins. You've got to do your own. So anyway, that's what she's doing until she finds another job, or maybe as well as when she finds another job. But she likes to have a social life and eat nicely and dress nicely. So she's struggling on her 2 days of work a week, as all uni students do. But I didn't raise her with the mentality of being a poor uni student. She still likes the finer things. So she needs to work a little bit more. Okay, so I think I've shown you everything. Have I put all the links in? No, I did put the link in. I'll put it in again at the end to vote. Put the fabrics in. Things Hazel spent all afternoon getting them on the website and getting it set up for me, so I better put the links in. Okay, and there's that lovely wide back. Okay. Actually, all 5 would, wouldn't it, Lorraine? That's a good idea. All 5 of them together would make a lovely runner for a beach house. I've made them all to fit in a 6-inch hoop because I thought that's a good starting point. Some people might just frame them in a hoop and do them in that, but they would look good in a runner. With some nice sea colours. Yes, thank you for the idea. Having said that, she's doing the drawings. I'm doing all the stitching. That's all right. I like the stitching part. Okay, so that's it for tonight, I think. Oh, no, I was going to put that vote link in again. So I will add that. And depending what we're up to now, yeah, I'd say we're probably... no good, Karen, and it's here, not in Adelaide. Yeah, she pretty much needs after hours work now because she's working or going to uni during the day. So, I suggested Hungry Jacks, but she draws the line at that, she says. So, the heart quilt behind me, Sharon, that's in the Simply Applique book. It's always a popular one, but yeah, it's in the Simply Applique book. I'm hoping when I get the studio redone that I can have a pin wall there and I can change out my background a bit more often. Hi, Ange, just checking in, just about to finish, but you can watch it on catch up. New Zealand. Hi, Gail in New Zealand. Wanaka, yes. Okay. Just about to finish. So you can go back and watch it on catch up. I think that's it. Have I forgotten anything? I'm still doing my circles. I'm going to sit here and do a few more circles tonight. Yeah, trying, Catherine, trying. So I better draw a prize, but no, draw a winner. The jar is overflowing. It's very full. So let's draw our winner. Chris Todd. I think that's what it says. See? It's a birthday present for you. Are you still here, Chris? She might be out to dinner for her birthday, so maybe not. Are you still here, Chris? I'm sure it does confirm for me. It does say Chris Todd, doesn't it? Yes. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, are you here, Chris, still? I know there's a bit of delay. You're going to do more current checks. You've got the bug now, Fiona. Very good. Chris, are you still here? Hello, Chris. Hello. I know there's a bit of a delay. Let's see. Everyone else is saying, I bet you she's gone out to dinner for her birthday. She's not here. Or somewhere special. Are you still here, Chris? We'll give it a minute. Oh, starting month 8 tonight. Nice, Michelle. So you're nearly done. The rest looks great. Hi, Brenda. Were you here before? But yes, happy birthday, Chris. Is she still here, though? You might want to send her a message. Quick, smart. Yeah, I thought so, Kayleen. It's very small on my screen, but I thought it was. But is she here? Chris, are you here? Oh, give her one more minute. She was here earlier. Yeah, no, she definitely was here earlier. What her sister do? Maybe, Brenda. Maybe. I really can't redraw when it's her birthday, can I? It is her birthday. Oh, Maureen. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if they'll look at that and combine them. I actually hadn't tried. I just assumed you couldn't do it twice with the one email because it's a bit unfair. But yeah, okay, maybe. Don't know. Also, some people had voted under hugs and kisses instead of under quarter inch. So who was it? It was Michelle, I think. Emailed them and asked if they can combine them, and we think they have combined them. So that was good. Yeah, we'll give it to her. Okay, Chris, when you come back, send Joe a message if you want anything else. Otherwise, we'll send you something virtual. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just send something virtual if we don't hear from you. But hopefully you come back and read the rest of this and realize that you won the prize. Okay, happy birthday. Yeah, no, I think that's fair enough. She's probably gone out to dinner for her birthday or gone to do something for her birthday, and she was here. She still did sneak in first, so it'll be a nice surprise for her. All right, so that's it from me. I will see you again next week. Yes, I will be here next week, and then the week after that I'm away in Canberra, so I will see you all next week. All right, have a great stitchy week. Get lots of quarter inch hexies done, and I'll come up with something to show you next week. Okay, bye for now.